Welcome back to Adventures with Rosie. Today we're finally going to give you a tour of our new Jayco Journey caravan. So this is a 19-foot Jayco Caravan. It's one of two Bunk models they do. This is the 19.61-3. Little over 2 tons in the tier weight, 2035 kgs with a 475 kg payload weight. Now there is a slightly longer 22-foot version of this caravan, pretty much the same with a few subtle differences which we'll discuss when we're inside. So that was one of the things we really liked about the Australian built caravans, was that payload weight. So the payload weight is the amount of stuff you can stick inside basically. These ones 475 kgs, which is pretty generous. One thing to bear in mind though is that this has 2 fresh water tanks, 82 litres a piece, so the weight of that water actually comes out of the payload weight. So 470 kgs minus 162 kgs, so about 300 kgs of stuff we can put inside. So let's start on the outside and start up the front. 2 9 kg gas bottles in here, which is pretty handy to have one to switch over. We have an external tap down here for washing the feet after the beach. Coming around the side here, this is the trunk storage, and this goes all the way through the caravan, which is really nice. Outdoor chairs, bits for the awning. It's full of junk at the moment. Water filler here for filling up the 2 fresh water tanks. Those tanks can be filled up individually, so you can fill either the front tank or the back tank, depending on how you like your weight. 22 litre gas and electric water heater there. And we've got our power here for 4 hookups and our fridge vent, which we'll look at on the inside. Nice big awning style windows. This is the bathroom window and the hatch here for the cassette toilet, a Thetford cassette toilet in there. So coming around to the back of the caravan, spare wheel under here and a Fiamma bike rack up here that holds 2 bikes. Probably no good for an e-bike, but definitely handy for the kids' bikes. Got the Adventures with Rosie stickers on here finally, so when people are stuck behind us in traffic they can look us up online. Alright, so coming around the front, we've got our 3 windows here for the bunks, which we'll show you in a moment. An external flip down table, bit of a picnic table there. External outlets, you've got your 240 volt outlet and external aerial outlet, so you can actually take the TV off the inside and put it here on the table, and a cigarette lighter for a 12 watt output. We've also got our external speakers out here and an awning light. And the door on this caravan is quite nice. It's a sort of 2-in-1 mosquito door as well, so quite nice to leave that open in the summer. Handle here with an external light and a bit of extra storage down here. Let's have a look at the awning. So this awning has LED lighting the whole way down it, and it's just a really nice atmosphere to sit under at night. Alright, let's have a look at the inside. So the first thing you notice when you come inside the caravan is the bed. Now in this 19-foot model, the bed is east-west. Like I mentioned earlier, there is a 22-foot model, and what you get for that that extra 3 feet is a north-south bed, and it's an island bed with cupboards either side. We opted for the east-west bed because we've got 2 young girls, twin girls, 6 months old, and this is a really good area for them to kick around and play. As they're learning to roll and crawl, we figure there's only one edge they can fall off. So this turns into a bit of play gym during the day. The other reason we went for the shorter van is that this is our first time towing a caravan, first time towing any sort of big trailer, so we're a bit nervous about the overall length, so we opted for that 19-foot model instead of the 22-foot model. So above the bed we have overhead storage. We've got 4 big overhead cupboards there, and we also have reading lights, his and hers reading lights either side of the bed. So carrying on up here, we've got a bit more overhead storage above the dining and lounge area here. We've got our J-Hub control panel here, so this is the brains of the caravan. It tells us our grey tank and our freshwater tank levels, how much amps we're pulling off the solar panels, the state of our battery, how many hours remaining on our battery, currently 102 amp hours, perfect. And we've got our DVD CD player here, which is also hooked to the television I'll show in a sec. So we opted for the L-shape or cafe style lounge they call it in the Jayco. By default they have a booth lounge, so 2 seats facing another 2 seats. We opted for this one. It's a little bit bigger and it gives us quite a nice space to sort of wedge the kids in here for eating and activities. This table is adjustable, so there's a lever under here and that allows us to swivel the table, pull it in and out and move it all over the place. So we can sit like this if we want to, or use it as a bit of extra bench space for the kitchen. So we didn't opt to install the AC unit on the roof of this caravan, but we did, however, get the Espacha 2.2 kilowatt diesel heater installed, and this thing has been an absolute dream, well worth the money. All right, should we go check out the kitchen? And here we are in the kitchen. So pantry down the back here, some small narrow shelves, but we've put baskets in them to fit all our groceries in. We've got the Thetford 4-burner gas oven here. And this is really nice, this oven. It has a grill and a full oven in the bottom. So a rain chute up here, and then a couple of overhead cupboards which we keep our taller pantry items in, and cups and that sort of thing. The end of the kitchen here is the TV, and that's on an arm that comes out and swivels, so you can watch TV from the main bed there or sitting here at the dinette. Coming down here, not the biggest bench in the world, but a very usable bench space. A nice big deep sink, nice mixer there. And then a big cupboard under the sink here. We keep our rubbish bin and that sort of thing in. And some good sized drawers here for cutlery and for plates and bowls. And so lastly in the kitchen, sphere microwave at the top here that only works when you're hooked up to power at a campground. We've never used it, but they come standard in here. And a nice big Thetford fridge, 172 litres. And this is a gas 12 volt or 240 volt fridge. So lots of options for the fridge there. A fridge this size is a must with a family of 5. So one of the main reasons we chose this particular model of caravan was for the 3 bunks. Now this also comes in a 2 bunk option with slightly bigger bunks. But we've got 3 kids, we want to get some good life out of this caravan. So we went for the 3 bunk one. Currently the 2 baby girls sleep in the middle bunk here. We use the top one for storing gear. And Harvey sleeps down the bottom just because he tends to roll out of bed and it's not too far to fall. Down the back here as well, we've got nice big cupboard storage for all our clothes, towels, all that sort of thing, and a drawer each for the kids down the bottom for their toys. So each of these bunks has a power point down the back, also a 12 volt outlet for charging devices, and a LED light. And of course the highlight of any caravan, the bathroom and toilet. Come have a look. So nice big shower in the back of the caravan here. You got your Thetford cassette toilet in the middle, and over here on the left we've got quite a small little sink, hand basin, but it does everything it needs to do. And in the corner here we've actually got a washing machine. This is a Sphere 3.3 kg washing machine, and we've got a video coming out in the coming weeks where we try it out and review it. So one cool feature in these Jayco caravans is they have a Sphere Wi-Fi unit built into them. So what this unit allows you to do is buy any sort of a SIM card, prepay SIM card, pop the SIM card in here, and then you can set this up as a wireless router. So this is effectively your internet while you're in the caravan. This also has GPS tracking in it, so if the caravan gets stolen and you've got a SIM card in there, it'll track where the caravan's off to. Well, thank you so much for watching this tour video. Leave your thoughts, comments, and any questions you got below in the comments section, and I'll answer those for you. We're a family of 5 that are traveling around New Zealand, making videos along the way. So if you're new here, maybe consider subscribing, and you can find us on the Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram. Just search for Adventures with Rosy, and we'll see you out there. Thanks for watching.